6 o'clock.
Okay. Hi, Alderwoman Smith.
Where is
Hi,
it?
Regina.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, this is how I hop on my meetings in the morning.
Thomas, it's 6 o'clock.
The meeting is called to order.
Oh, I had some questions, but okay, I'm late. I'm sorry.
No, it just started. Alderwoman Smith, you're fine.
We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Pledge
allegiance
of allegiance to
To the flag of the United States of America
and
to the republic for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. City Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes, sir. Alderwoman Hester.
Here.
Alderwoman Warnes. Alderwoman Warnes. Alderwoman Von Surgeon.
here,
President Thomas.
Present.
Alderwoman Harmon Ward.
Present.
Alderwoman Dales. Oh, she's excused absent. Sorry. And Alderwoman Smith.
Present.
All right. We have a quorum.
All right. In the absence of the mayor, I will be chairing the meeting on tonight. Can we get a motion for approval of the agenda?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda on December the 28th at 6 p.m. or 6:02 p.m.
Can we get a second?
I second.
Any discussion?
Yes, I have several questions. So I've gone through the packets for the liquor licenses and city clerk. I apologize for not notifying you sooner, but I went through them late last night and could not get away from my desk, and I'm just now getting off work. So I just had some questions in regards to the application process. I do understand the process is not the same for everyone, and everyone's I guess renewal date the renewal date is supposed to be December of the end of the year. However, in these packets, they have their actual liquor license, which states they expire in June of 2024.
Yes, the state liquor license, if I'm not mistaken, has a different date. I believe it's the 31st.
Okay, so is it the state liquor license that they're renewing, or is it the license for Bell
No, they're
Fountain?
renewing their liquor license for the city of Bell Fountain. They all have their state liquor license.
Right, so the one that is in their packet is which one?
Is their state liquor license.
Okay.
Because they have to have the state liquor license before they can even apply for a city liquor license.
Right, but I was just trying, it doesn't say issued by the state of Missouri, anything. So that's why I was trying to figure out which was which. Oh, it does say Missouri at the top.
Missouri alcohol.
Yes, I
right.
see it. All I saw was St. Louis County in the middle. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Any further discussion? Can we call for a roll call vote to approve the agenda? City Clerk?
Sorry, Alderwoman Hester.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
okay. Alderwoman Von Surgeon.
yes,
President Thomas.
Yes.
Alderwoman Smith,
Okay, we voting just for the agenda, correct?
right,
Correct.
Yes.
and Alderwoman Harmon Ward.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes, President Thomas.
All right. The meeting is now open to the public, 3 minutes. Please raise your hand if you can, either by on the screen or with your raise hand symbol. If you have any questions or
I
comments.
see resident Carla Hudson. President Thomas raised her hand.
Okay. All right. Yes, Ms. Hudson. You're muted, I believe.
Yes, I'm unmuted now. Okay, so
Okay.
it was my understanding that the fence ordinance did not pass once again. So I have some questions. I'm not understanding what the problem is or what the holdup is. And I'd like to know when the board is going to start doing what the people want.
Okay. I can answer the question. I can answer the question why it didn't pass, because an ordinance needs 5 votes in order for it to pass. City Clerk, do you know what the last vote was?
It was 4-2.
Okay.
Four and 2 against.
Yeah. Well, Ms. Hudson, it takes 5 votes and it can be brought up again. And once it gets 5 votes, and then it'll pass. But it takes 5 votes for an ordinance to pass.
Okay, because I'm getting real frustrated with this because I feel like there's no legislation being passed.
Yep.
I feel like we're wasting our time.
Well, we're passing legislation, but in order for an ordinance to be passed, it needs 5 votes. And I'm not sure if it's going to be on the next agenda, but it should be for the first meeting in January. And hopefully at that time, there'll be 5 votes to pass it.
Okay, because I'm just wondering, is there some information that's needed or?
No, it's just the fact that 4 people voted for it, 2 people voted against it. It was only 6 people at the meeting. So if it's only 4 votes, then it can't pass to be an ordinance.
Okay, so we need at least 7 people at the meeting to be able to pass anything, actually.
Well, you need 5 votes to pass the ordinance, because it was 6
Okay.
people at the meeting.
Okay, so we need 7.
No.
We need to figure out, okay, so what we really need to do is figure out what the holdup is for the people that's voting no. I'm not understanding.
But
May I interject?
Yeah.
Board President, may I interject? I'm sorry.
Now, this isn't the platform for a lengthy discussion. It's more of a statement, and we can get back. Somebody can get back with you, Ms. Hudson, so that we aren't here.
I would really appreciate
that.
that.
I'll call you on tomorrow. How does that sound?
Okay.
Is tomorrow okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else from the public?
Brian.
Mr. Nelson.
Yeah.
Brian Nelson.
Yes. So, do you need us to state our address and information again, like normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian Nelson, 937 Marias Drive. I'm still waiting to hear back from the board on the definition of an essential employee. Just want to get that on the record of what we're considering essential employees are and what positions within the city fall under that title.
Okay. One of us will get back with you on the definition of an essential employee. I thought you had an answer already. I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other citizens? Okay, City Clerk, what's next on the agenda?
approval of the alcohol license. Katie
Okay.
Patrol,
All
I'm
right,
sorry, Arch 94 is first.
all right. And each one of these have to be done individually? So-
If you guys look them all over, you can let me know if you approve of all of them. If you have any questions, which I hope you don't, but if you do, I can get with Lori at least by tomorrow so we can get an answer.
Okay, so I think if we do each one individually, then they can ask the questions if they have questions, city clerk. That
Okay.
way, we don't belabor the time.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking for a motion for the approval of Arch 94 LLC's application for liquor license for calendar year 2024.
Board President, I make a motion to approve Arch 94 LLC's liquor license, who are at 949 Chambers Road.
Okay, can we get a second?
I'll second.
Second.
I believe Alderman Harmon Ward was first with the
Yes.
second.
Yes.
Any discussion?
I would like to go on record with saying that they completed their application to its entirety and provided all proof of documentations.
Ma'am.
Would you repeat?
I would like to go on record with saying Arch 94 LLC completed all documents for as their liquor license to its entirety and provided all documentation needed.
Okay, thank you. Alderman Hester,
Yes.
you had your hand up?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, I thought you was trying to say something. My mistake.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me put myself.
All right. Any further discussion? Hearing none, City Clerk, can you call for the roll call vote, please?
Yes, sir. Alderwoman Hester,
Yes.
Alderwoman Von Sturgeon,
Yes.
President Thomas,
Yes.
Alderwoman Harmon Ward,
Yes.
Alderwoman Smith,
Yes.
President Thomas, motion passes.
Thank you. Which one is next?
KD Patrol,
Okay. Can we call for a motion to approve liquor license for KD Patrol, Inc.?
I don't have my paper in front of me. Katie Patrol, Inc.
Yes.
I would like
President
to make a motion to approve the liquor license for KD Patrol, Inc., Bell Fountain Neighbors, Missouri.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Von Surgeon and Harmon Ward.
yes, sir.
Any discussion?
Yes.
Who got?
Teresa,
ahead,
you go
Teresa.
first.
Okay. Is this the BP on Bell Fountain? The one we're approving now?
Yes, I believe so. City Clerk.
It
Is
is, yes, sir.
Okay.
The one by
All right.
270 and Bell Fountain, yes.
Okay.
Okay. It's not in regards to their liquor license, more so their property. Not just the BP there, but also the Aldi's. These are different establishments in Bell Fountain Neighbors, and I believe that they need to keep their properties clean. There's a lot of trash, and I don't know who polices the property and making sure that the trash is picked up on a regular, because if it is, then we wouldn't have trash that accumulates that end up in the bushes. So I did reach out to the property owner, and the property owner said that he would pick it up, get it up. And I know, and I told him, I said, it's not an overnight thing, but I'm just mentioning this so we could all, think about this, because it brings down the value of our city on these different properties when they trash that accumulates like this. And trash is one of my pet peeves. So that's just the comment I wanted to make, and I'm done.
All right, thank you. Alderman Smith?
So I have several, they did not complete their application to its entirety. Pages number 3 and page number 4, number 19 on page number 3 was not answered and completed. Number 27 and 28 on page 4 was not completed. So I don't know. Outside of that, the registered person.
Can you say that again, Alderwoman Swift? I apologize. I don't mean to cut you off.
Page number 3 and page number 4 was not answered to its entirety. And there are questions number 19 on page 3.
Okay.
Number 27 and 28 on page 4 was not answered. So the following questions were, so my question to the owner or whomever the applicant will be is, does those questions pertain to you or not? And if not, then you would check off no or NA. It just didn't have anything. And then the question afterwards, they answered yes. So it left the questions that they did not answer up in the air for me. And then the person who completed the application states the undersigned, I'm not gonna go on record with who completed the application, but the registered agent heard this company is not the person that applied. So the person who is the registered agent name is Prasad Patel, Prasand. And they also have a location that is at 220 Clarkson Road, Ellisville, Missouri. 63011 is the registered agent. So I'm not sure who this person is who applied. I don't know if you all go in depth, but I do, so.
Are you talking about the question 1 on page 1, question 1, the person's name?
No, it's page 3 of the application itself.
Correct. It asks you for the undersigned person who is duly being sworn in. And that's on page 1. Then no, not page 1, page 3, sorry.
Okay.
Or no. At the bottom, it says page 1, but in your packet, it will be page 3. And then when you get to the very back on page where the notary was able to sign, and it's right before you get to the Missouri state license, the person who signed the actual packet. I don't know if this is this person's wife, spouse, or whomever it is, but this is not the actual registered agent for this business. I mean, they have the same last name, different first names.
And you say they signed on which page?
Right before you get to the license, before you get to the state license, go to the very last page. You can see their full name.
All of the paperwork.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very last page of all the paperwork.
That's
I'm
on my paperwork. That's the records check.
Mhm.
And then the second to the last page is the records check.
Mhm.
Right, so are we running the record on this person or are we running it on the registered agent who actually has these businesses?
Well,
She's done the best.
So for the person that we just approved for RH94, all their stuff match.
okay. Now,
This person at this company, their stuff does not match.
okay, this person, I can't pronounce it, but they own 20% of the shares of the company. They list at 20%. If you look on page 4.
Right, I got that too.
So I would ask the city clerk, does the I guess does the registered owner have to do the record check, or can it be any part of the corporation?
I am trying to find out what name are you saying is different, because I'm seeing the Hamadra Patel all through here. What name are you looking at?
So the person that owns 50% is the actual registered agent. That's the person whose name is on everything for as the business, who owns what. Their name is clear across everything. The only thing that I found with this person is like what President Thomas stated. This person has 20%. But outside of that, that's it. They just are a shareholder. But
Well, I will check
they're not the
I've had
registered agent.
I see what you're saying.
So it's kind of, to make it in layman terms, so I don't lose any citizen or anyone. Alderwoman Regina Harmon Ward owns a business. I only own 20% of her business, but throughout her whole entire business, everything is in Regina Harmon Ward, Alderwoman Regina Harmon Ward's name. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's all I'm saying in a nutshell.
well,
So
you didn't lose me
shareholders
at all.
normally don't have their name on paperwork.
But the liquor license is in the person's name. The state liquor license is in the person's name that got the record check.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's who the state issued it to, and that's who the record check went to,
Then they should be able to do it.
then that would.
I don't know what the rules are, is why I brought it up.
Okay.
Can I speak?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm seeing on page 4 where it
Mm-hmm.
lists all the states and names of all the stakeholders.
Mm-hmm.
The first name, which is the RAJ, has 45 shares.
No, you on the wrong. You on the wrong. We dealing with K. We
Which
dealing
one?
with KD Patrol.
Oh, I was looking. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Pause. All right.
I am checking with Lori right now. Hold on.
Okay. Thank you, City Clerk.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm back. Oh.
I've got Lori on the phone now, and Mahadra Patel has signed everything since his liquor license has been given to KG Patrol.
Yeah, I think that question came up the last time too, last year.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I think it did.
Well, I've got Lori on the phone if you've got any questions, but he's been signing off on everything.
Okay. The only question that didn't get checked off on is if he rent, own, or lease the premises.
Laurie, do you know if he rents, owns, or leases this premises? What, the prior application you got, did he check that off?
I don't have that.
Laurie's she went in the office for me.
Oh,
So-
okay. Appreciate it.
23 application, or maybe, yeah, 23 was also signed by the same gentleman.
Right. What about the prior applications? Did he check off if he's owning, leasing, or renting?
The address is 10844.
Yes. 10844, yes.
Look here.
It's on page, what's that, 3, right, Alicia?
Correct.
Number
So-
19, yeah.
So it's 19, but right underneath it, it asks if he checks off.
Yeah, go back. I know he didn't do it on. Yeah, he didn't do it. What about?
Well, 22 is the one I can't find, and that,
You saying what interest, if any, does this landlord have? Is that the one you're also questioning, Alicia?
Yeah, that will be the next question.
Next one
he's
down,
renting,
right.
If he's renting, who would his landlord be?
Right
well,
now.
Right.
On the 2021,
Mhm.
he's got on 19, he doesn't specify, but on 20, it said, did you purchase the business within the past 6 months? And he checked no.
Okay, so we've got to check, we've got to check on this before they even issue it. This is what
Right.
I'm getting from the board,
Okay,
okay?
yep.
All
perfect.
All right.
Yeah, he wants to.
So based off of that
You're gonna-
information, what's the board's pleasure?
I
Bring
don't
it back
want to vote no, so can we table?
Table.
I don't want to
What's
vote
the
no.
board-
I want to table.
Make a motion.
Oh, sorry. I would like to make a motion to table the liquor license for KD Patrol Inc. that is located at 10866 Bell Fountain Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63137, due to questions not being answered in regards to their application and ownership.
Now, is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Okay, discussion.
Board president and city clerk, I provided the information to you guys by email. That would be the names. I do understand maybe in the past whom signed what, but 20% over 50% or either owner when the registered agent is totally different. Me personally, let me put it in layman terms again. I don't see how you can run a background check on a shareholder who only owns 20% when the
No.
owner would be Alderwoman Regina Harmon Ward. She
But-
would be the one that needs the background check, not me.
But the background check was, the state issued the license to, and I don't want to mess his name up, it starts with
Right.
a D.
And all of that is
Okay.
awesome.
And
I agree
so,
to that.
so if the state issued the liquor license, the state liquor license to that person, then that's who the background check would be on.
Okay.
I agree.
And if we table this and we don't meet tomorrow, when we get the information, then he won't be able to sell liquor
Well, I'm sorry.
because his license won't be issued. So is there, well, the motion is on the floor and this is discussion. So if we could approve the license based off the information that we receive and
On that.
once the city clerk verifies the information, the license is issued. If the information isn't verified, then we can't, then the city clerk won't issue the license.
Well, my question will be to the state, and the city clerk can't answer the question. So that question would need to go to the state, which would be
Why would,
who should have technically received the license to begin with, which should have been the owner, which is the registered agent. I don't see how a shareholder can have a background check, apply for liquor licenses and everything else. All of that should have gone to the registered agent. So my question is not just to the city clerk, but to the state as well. I don't even know if that's something that they notified or seen.
What I can do is check with the state as well and let you know if that,
yeah,
if the board agrees with that. I would definitely make that my number one chore in the morning. If you would like me to do that, I have no problem. Yes, ma'am.
the application that I'm looking at is in that Patel first initial D, and the state liquor license is issued to Patel D. I'm still trying to find out, you saying that somebody else signed something? Because I don't see it in my
No,
packet.
it was just the young lady. The other guy who is the actual registered agent, who's the owner, doesn't have his name on anything.
Now, you saying that, who
I
is the
sent you the
registered
email.
agent?
The registered agent is
Prasan Patel.
right.
That's what you're speaking of.
That's correct. And that's what I provided to the board.
I see.
I'm sorry.
That's
To the board
50%.
president. To the board president and city clerk.
So you would like for me to check with the state
Yes.
to find out who should be able to apply for the liquor
Correct.
license?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
And then if it's okay with the rest of the board and board members, if that information can be provided by the city clerk by email, and I don't know if this is legal where we can all give you a yes or a no on that, or can we go back into special, this same email, Zoom, to approve it? That way they can have their liquor license tomorrow.
We would have to call for a special meeting and it would have to be voted on.
Okay, yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Any further discussion? City clerk, could you restate the motion, please?
It's a motion on the floor for the table, Katy Patrol Inc. But the city clerk will check with the state and find out who should be able to apply for the liquor license. And that's what I'll do, and I'll get the other questions answered on page 3 and 4. That would be 19 and under 19 on page 4, 27, and 28.
Okay.
Did I
Call
miss
for the
something,
vote.
Alderwoman Smith?
That would be perfect.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'll do that. Roll call.
Roll call vote, please.
I thought we were tabling it.
Vote to table it?
Yeah.
Vote to table.
We're just gonna roll
Okay.
call and table it.
Okay.
Alderwoman Hester,
Yes.
Alderwoman Von Surgeon,
Yes.
President Thomas,
Yes.
Alderwoman Horman Ward,
Yes.
and Alderwoman Smith.
Yes.
Now I make a motion that we call a special meeting on tomorrow to vote on the approval of KD Patrol Inc. Can I get a second?
I second.
Second.
Can we get a time? The earliest possible? What's the earliest
The early,
time?
I'm gonna will 1 o'clock work for you, city clerk?
It'll work for me, but I gotta worry about Alicia. And now, what about everyone else? It'll
I'm
work
good.
for me.
Now.
Lynette?
I'll be working.
Okay.
I could do 4 o'clock would probably be the earliest I could do.
Okay.
4?
Yes.
4 is good for me.
All
Okay,
good.
4 o'clock.
Alicia's still
Smith?
looking.
4 works. 1 o'clock works. I'm free at 1.
Okay,
Okay.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Y'all just really want to take my time, don't you?
But I'm
Listen,
sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It is
and
fine.
please,
You know, it's fine.
please just set the agenda for this.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir, I will. Okay.
All right.
This is KD
Next.
Patrol is table. The next one would be Quick Trip.
Thank you.
Can we get a motion to approve liquor license for Quick Trip number 605?
I'd like to make a motion to approve Quick Trip liquor license number 605.
Can we get a second? Excuse me.
I second.
Any discussion?
But y'all know I have plenty of discussions. So in this packet for Quick Trip, their insurance is issued by Travelers, which expires tomorrow. So how we issuing a license? They won't have any insurance come tomorrow. It expires tomorrow.
If we issue it today, they have insurance today. And then it would
Right,
be up.
but
And
then
then
it
it would be up.
expires tomorrow. So
Listen,
how would they?
But then it would be up to
Right.
the city to investigate whether or not they have insurance.
I will call them, Alicia, tomorrow and get their, I'm sure they will have it, but I will call them and get their insurance. And if we, on our era, if we had done it on a timely basis, it wouldn't have caused for all this, but this is something that we did on our end. So, but I will check tomorrow. Anything else? Let me know. Yes, ma'am.
The major part is Quick Trip applied only for a license to sell hard liquor, no beer, no wine. I don't know if that was an undersight or on their application, Alderwoman Hester, page 2. Where they checked off for every Sunday sale is what they checked off, but they didn't check off anything else, which above it says for every license to sell intoxicating liquor containing not in excess of 22% of alcohol by weight by wholesaler or distributor to persons duly licensed to sell such intoxicating liquor at retail $150 per year. They didn't check that off.
Which page? I'm sorry.
Page 2.
Okay.
Toward the bottom.
So one is for hard liquor, one is not. So they didn't check that off. So I'm assuming when you say you want to give them a license, board president, I'm in agreement. The more income that the city receives, the more the city receives. But they didn't check off what they would like to sell.
Page 2, which number is it? Because I'm just really.
Page 2, it's the one right before they checked, where it says for every Sunday, the one right above it. If you look at every other application, everybody else checked it off. So they can sell hard liquor and anything 22% or less. This one did not check that off. So I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, that they're not looking to sell anything that's 22% or under by weight.
Okay.
I think it might have been an oversight because they
That's
sell
why
beer.
and again, that's why I'm asking, can we table these until we have a conversation?
That's the only way. The only way we get there is to discuss it.
Okay.
So make your motion.
Why me? I would like to make a motion to also table Quick Trip number 605 liquor license that is located at 10845 Lilac Avenue, Bell Fountain, Missouri 63137 to discuss what they are really looking to sell. And is this an oversight of their application?
Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
Yes, and also to add to that, to get the question answered about the insurance and everything. So we'll make sure we
Yes,
are good to go tomorrow.
yes.
So all we
City
gotta do
Clerk.
is vote, and we don't have to be on the call for a long time.
Right.
I'll vote. Boom. Done.
Thank you, Teresa.
Yep.
All right. Any further discussion? Roll call vote to table.
Alderwoman Hester,
Yes.
Alderwoman Von Surgeon,
Yes.
President Thomas,
Yes.
Alderwoman Harmon Ward,
Yes.
and Alderwoman Smith.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next up,
I
Santa
see.
Cruz Knights of Columbus, number 1215.
Mayor Thomas, I would like to make a motion to approve liquor license at Santa Cruz Knights of Columbia's number 1215.
Can we get a second?
I second.
Roll call vote? I mean, discussion, I'm sorry.
That's where I am too.
So am I the only one that reviewed these? Why am I the only person that's
No, you're not the only one that
these
reviewed.
applications?
You know, okay.
No, go ahead if you got something to say, Alderman Smith.
Okay, so with the Knights of Columbia's application is not completed into its entirety either. On page number 4, number 29, and number 30, it asks the name of the residence of the officers or the corporation to be held by each. I didn't have a problem if it was left blank, which they did. However, number 31 on this page states, do you understand that the herein named managing officers must be actively in charge of the business? So they tell you they do have someone, but they fail to list them. So who are these people? And they didn't list them. So
Yeah.
it's
So-
not completed. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Was that the
That's
only
okay.
thing?
Don't be sorry.
Yes, the Knights of Columbia. And the only other question I had in regards to all of the applications would be in regards to the taxes.
What, excuse me,
Yes, sir.
can we just talk about this one and take care of this first?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So
Make your
Alderwoman
motion.
Smith is 20, I'm sorry, President Thomas, go ahead.
It's number 29 and number 30 on page 4, City Clerk.
Yes, ma'am,
For
got it.
Santa Cruz Knights of Columbus, number 1215, that's located at 800 East Chambers Road.
Yes,
I would
ma'am.
like to make a motion to table for tomorrow's discussion for a liquor license for Santa Cruz Knights of Columbus, number 1215, 800 East Chambers Road.
Can we get a second?
Second. Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and seconded. Any further discussion?
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Teresa?
Yeah.
Alderman Teresa?
Okay. So with so many errors on the application, errors in not completing the application, how is it that how is that possible? Why are they not completing the application? That's I don't know if that's a question asked or just a comment. For them to be allowed to complete the liquor license application. I'm not understanding that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, any other discussion?
Is that the end of Santa
No.
Cruz Knights of Columbus?
No, not yet. City Clerk, are you clear on the question for Santa Cruz?
Oh, yes, sir, I'm clear.
Okay. Any further discussion? And then we can vote to table if we did, because we didn't vote to table this one yet.
And I would like just to make a comment.
Yes, ma'am.
as far as these applications, this is something that should have been thoroughly done on our end, even before they got to you guys. So this is going to have to be rectified and taken care of.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
We appreciate your transparency there,
You're
City
welcome.
Clerk.
Well,
Yes.
I want to go
Thank you,
even
Chairman.
further. My
You're welcome.
comment in regards what you answered earlier today or during this meeting was in regards to the state license. I don't know what our license says. However, the state license says they should have received information by March. And it's up to the owners basically to make sure that their applications have been submitted. And that again is per the state and it's
Right.
on their license. So I don't know what our
Right.
license says. Maybe there's something, if it's not there, we can put there. So therefore the board can, you know, I'm sorry, it says by March, mailed by March and a late renewal fee by May 1st is what's on the paperwork. So I don't know if that's something we can include on our paperwork so we can notify the board.
Well, that would be something the city clerk between herself and the collector could do.
Right.
City Clerk, would you note that Alderman Warners is present?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know what time she came, but I know she wasn't included in the last two votes.
No, sir.
Okay. But she can be included in this one.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah. No more discussion?
No.
Okay.
And would you repeat the motion, please?
I would like to make
to table.
Let the city clerk
I'm
do it.
sorry, Alicia.
I would like to make a motion to add to tomorrow's discussion for a special meeting for Santa Cruz Knights of Columbus, number 1215, located at 800 East Chambers Road, to discuss and to vote on them receiving their liquor license once the application is completed to its entirety, which is page number 4, number 29, and number 30.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Call for the vote?
Alderwoman Hester,
Yes.
Alderwoman Warnes,
You muted, Peg.
I abstain.
Okay.
Alderwoman Von Surgeon,
Yes.
President Thomas,
Yes.
Alderwoman Harmon Ward,
Yes.
and Alderwoman Smith.
Yes.
All right. Motion
right.
passed to table, President Thomas.
Thank you. So we will have a special meeting tomorrow at 4 p.m. on Zoom to vote for the liquor licenses for Santa Cruz, Knights of Columbus, Quick Trip 605, and KD Patrol Inc. with the necessary corrections.
Yes, sir.
All right. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Oh, I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's just a question. We do not have a tax collector. Who would be the person to collect on the taxes for the?
That's the city clerk right now.
Okay.
Yep.
That was my only question. Thank you.
She's been performing those duties since the collector resigned. Okay. Can we get a motion to adjourn?
I would like
I would
to make,
like to
go ahead.
No, go. It's all you. I've been talking the whole time.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn the special meeting as of 6:49 p.m.
Can we get a second?
Second.
I'm
All
sorry.
in favor?
Was that
All in
you?
favor?
That was me.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
That was Teresa. Okay.
Aye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, citizens, for attending on this evening. Look forward to speaking with you soon. And we'll meet again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You all have a good
Bye-bye.
evening.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye.